I feel again. We're bringing this back to life.
Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you're notified of all my upcoming videos. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back and thank you for watching. We are now at the end of 2018 and this year has been a mess for me. I'm going to admit it. Being laid off from a corporate company and just getting used to the whole new lifestyle, staying at home with the kids and trying to focus on YouTube and their activities has been a challenge to overcome, but it is welcoming because it is something that I do want for my children and it's something that I want for myself. And I am in the opportunity where I can do that. And I felt like I've been dropping the ball with YouTube. And if you didn't see my last video, not the vlog, but the one before that was, you know, the power of self-doubt. Well, the Halloween videos then that. And I did go through a rough patch, but I got over it. But once I was like getting ready to pick up the steam and like just do what I needed to do on YouTube, things kept coming in the way. Like holidays hit us so fast. Like Halloween came up so quick and it was just one after another after another. I'm very involved with my kids' lives and a lot of their activities took over. Then we were renovating the house, redecorating, whatever, the house to get ready for this annual Christmas Eve party that we host. My family hosts every year. I'm half Puerto Rican. It's called Noche Buena. So we really wanted to do, you know, paint the house, but it took so much time because we did refurbed some furniture as well on top of that to make it look nice and pretty because my house is rented. We don't own, not yet, hopefully one day. So that took a lot of my time. It was really like the redecorating and renovation of the house that took a lot of my time and I wasn't able to post a video or I wasn't able to do what I need to do on YouTube. But now we're at the end of 2018 and we're going into 2019 and I have all my resolutions all planned out. So instead of me talking throughout this whole thing, because this is going to be a get ready with me video, end of the year, I did it last year, so I'm just going to continue the tradition and do it this year. So we're just going to get started and I'm going to talk and get into all of that. So I'm first going to moisturize my face. I'm just using a Pond's dry facial cream just because even though it's hot and humid in South Florida, my skin gets dry around this time. So I really want to moisturize my face. Don't mind my nails, they broke from all the working on the house and getting prepared for the party. So I just want to make sure that my face is like moisturized and looks nice. Oh yeah, and I have my annual lose my voice session because I think my last year's video, I sound like this too, like Demi Moore. I'm going to follow that up with my, I'm using a new primer. It's the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio. This has been doing pretty well. I can honestly still say that Hard Candy, the 12-hour power, is still my favorite, but I want to start trying new products. I think I finally got over the whole insecurity with YouTube because it is a lot to take on when, you know, you put out a video and you put so much work into it and you're not getting views. Then you watch people like Sunny Lenarduzzi and Sean Cannell and even Gary Vaynerchuk, and like really the common denominator, what they say is just put it out, put it out, put it out. So finally I got over that hurdle and said, you know what, whether it gets 3 views, 5 views, 50, 1,000 views, I don't care. I'm doing what I love. So that's where I'm at right now with that. So in this video, I wanted to talk about my reflection over the years on things, and I'm going to try to keep it the conversation as organized as possible so that I don't ramble. I tend to do that, but I'm going to try hard not to. We're going to first talk about me dabbling into some other things. So I am a crafty person. I do, you know, it started with makeup and then graduated into other things, like making a wreath, or, you know, I saw something about Disney ears. I tried it and I like making crafts, but I don't know if I like making crafts for other people. I get really nervous about what they might think about my stuff, and I get a lot of compliments on my work, But even though my dad is like an awesome salesman and like that's what he does, like that's his career, like he sells cruises, and he does something else. So I just never got that trait. I'm like an awful salesperson. So I'm just not one of those people that will push something on you. My thing is, if you like it, great, get it. If not, I'm not going to sit here and give you a million reasons why you should buy it. So I tried Etsy for a little bit. I put a couple products online. I did some Mickey ears, and I did a few wreaths actually, and I can't keep up. It's just not my thing. So that's that. Yes, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. I got it a tinge darker. I don't know why. I thought my face was dark or something. Then I wanted to go ahead, I think if you remember, the family vlog channel. So I tried to do a family vlog channel, and I tried to do an Instagram family vlog, and I was getting hit up by some really weird guys. I mean, like, I'm very protective about my kids, and I don't mind posting them up on social media, but I just didn't know if I should have something totally surrounding them. So when I was putting up pictures and kind of doing the vlogs and everything else, like, I got some really weird contact from guys. So I said, no, I'm not. If I'm going to do a vlog on my channel and like it's me with the kids, I mean, that's fine. I feel like I can control that more. I just thought that maybe doing a family vlog would have been interesting because our family dynamic is very interesting. You know, it's not the norm. We're like totally a modern family. We're like the Fosters, you know, 4 kids adopted from foster care. And I thought maybe it'd be interesting to share our story, but I got weirded out, especially on Instagram, with a couple of guys that were following us. And then, of course, I read up on some really whack emails or stories and about just human trafficking, and I was like, you know what, maybe this is not for me. So I kind of shut that one down, and I'm like, if I'm going to do a vlog, it's going to be on this channel, and probably more like what I'm doing, and they're probably just going to, if they're in, great, if not, you know, whatever, no big deal. But if you have questions about my family, please leave me a comment in the description box below. Reach out to me. I'll be glad to answer any questions. I do like to include them in some of my stuff, so you will see them sometimes, but I just don't think totally dedicated family vlog. I just really got weirded out. And I was doing my son's baking channel, again, one for him. And the baking thing is like, it shows more of him cooking, and yes, he has to read a script or I have to tell him what to say because he's 7. He doesn't know what to do. He wanted to do that. And just, I had all of this going on at once. I think that contributed to like not really doing what I needed to do on YouTube on my own channel. So I took on too much and I was dabbling in too much. And right now, where I'm at right now is we're going to bring it back. We're going to simplify our life, bring it back to center into what I love, which is this channel, Cici Glam, my concept on sassy, sexy, sophisticated, and this is just where I'm going to leave it. I'm not doing anything else for 2019. This is where I'm at. So we're going to do the eyebrows. I did say that I was going to show you how this trick, which is not a new trick, it's just mastering a certain technique for a lot of makeup artists. Some don't know how to contour their nose, or some doesn't know how to contour their face, or some doesn't know how to do their eyebrows. I'm one of those that like did not know how to do my eyebrows forever until I saw this video from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And it's, for me, I'm like, yes, like this totally made a difference. And when I do other people's makeup, it makes a huge difference. Like, it's just an easy guide for me. So from your nose, you're gonna take your eyebrow brush, whatever one you're using, from the tip of your nose here, here, and here. So starting off, because I'm predominantly on my left side, I will show you a lot of stuff on my left side. So here, from the edge of your nose to the tip of your brush, bam, there's a mark. Okay, Now, also from the edge of your nose, here to here, this is where it should end. Bam, right there. From the middle of your nose to the middle of your eyebrow, that's where the highest point should be. And you just connect the dots. So we're gonna fast forward this so that I can't talk and do my eyebrows at the same time, so we're just gonna fast forward this. You're gonna see my cat in the back there. We're gonna talk about that in a second too, as we had a recent loss. So you see that I did my eyebrows, and how I correct it is I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I just take a small flat brush and just kind of clean up underneath, because I noticed that my line was a little wobbly, and I actually use this as my eyeshadow primer as well. By the way, I forgot to mention, this is like a simple glowy New Year's Eve look. I've been kind of doing this look when I go out. It's my go-to, and I just thought maybe some of you can use the same look for New Year's, because I get a lot of compliments on this look. You might have seen some pictures of it on my Instagram. It looks very natural, and a lot of women tend to like it. Some of my repeat clients, if I did their makeup heavy the year before, they always say, I want to look like me. I'm like, okay, did I make you look different? So I kind of learned a few more new techniques to just better my application process with a lot of my clients, because there are a lot of women that are not like me, that I just feel like, oh, if you put on makeup, like come on, makeup. But there's a lot of women that just like the natural look, my mother being one of them. I am doing her makeup for my brother's wedding. Yes, my brother's getting married in March, so we can't wait for that. But she's just like, oh, please make me look like me. So I never understand when people say that. I'm like, but you are you. It just, you know. But I love makeup, and again, not everyone thinks like me, so I have to conform to what my clients want. So I just clean up under there, and I do take a spool, and you don't want the block, like a lot of women don't like the block, so I'll just kind of take this and I'll fade it out with the spool, the beginning part of it, to make it look more natural. So moving on, we recently had a loss in the house. I have 4 cats and a dog. Yes, we're crazy, but all of them were rescues, and just, not that I went out and got them, it just, like, my brother showed up with 2 cats, 4 cats actually, one year, 4 kittens. I already had 2 older cats, and two of them ended up staying with us, even though he was supposed to take them, and he never did. He's actually really allergic, so he couldn't take them. And 2 of them, other than my older 2 cats, those 2, sisters from the same litter, and one you seeing right there behind me, that's Sahara. She just lost her sister. The other one got bit by a poisonous, think spider or bug, couldn't have been a snake. I did see puncture wounds under her chin, and her chin had swollen up. She looked like a lion. And 48 hours later, she went into respiratory distress and she passed away. I've had her and her sister for 12 years. So that was hard, and that was like a week before Christmas. So that was another thing. I had filmed another look, didn't put it up because that had happened. And when you just feel like that, you just don't feel like doing anything. Actually, at that time, I love the holidays, and at that time when that happened, I was just like, oh, let's just get this ish over with the holidays, until we had the Christmas Eve party, and it was a great party. Like, everyone, my friends and family, just made it feel so much more warm, like definitely a Christmas feel. So I'm very thankful for that. So that's what happened to me recently, and unfortunately, you know, life is life, and I had to tell the kids about death. We had experienced another death with another pet a few years back with my boxer. Died of cancer. And just anytime explaining that to children is just hard. So she's been kind of sticking around me. She has to lay there. I don't know if she's playing with her toy or not, but no, she's not. She's just laying there. So she's been close to me. She was always with her sister. They were like two peas in a pod and never left each other's side. And she was looking for her for a good 3 days. She even got out in the backyard because the other one used to like going, when I take the trash, used to go on the grass, and I would watch her. She'd go in the grass. I wouldn't let her out because they were indoor cats. But the other one used to like going into the yard and kind of hop around in the grass like Bambi. I have sisters today, not twins. Jeez. So I am deciding on either using the Naked Heat palette or the Too Faced I Want Candy palette, because these two have the colors that I want to use. Yes. Okay, let's talk about my hair for a minute. You guys are probably like, oh my god, her hair is red. So for the longest time I did the purple. I did blues and purples for the longest time, and then I let my hair kind of grow out. Like, it was like black hair and blonde hair. And finally I was watching Dancing with the Stars and saw Sharna Burgess with her hair, and I'm like, oh, that's a very pretty red. It's like an Ariel. I've never done like an Ariel red before. So yes, I did it myself. When you do it yourself, you do tend to miss a few spots, whatever, because again, we're still budgeting and we don't have, but I do my own because that's the money I have, and so I don't expect perfection, but I get a lot of compliments on my hair. So I decided to do this red color, and now I think it needs to be darker, like maybe like a ruby red. So I think before my brother's wedding, I'm going to go to a more realistic red, because as you can see, it like matches my shirt. And I am wearing my Wonder Woman Love Truth Beauty shirt because that's what I want to go into 2019 with that. So anyways, enough about that. I try to stick to one palette. I desperately try to stick to one palette because it's just easier for people instead of going on different palettes. But I know for me it is. So I'm going to go into the color Chaser, which is right here. And using a fluffy crease brush, I'm going to tap off the excess and just go into my crease here. Again, like I said, I will predominantly show all of my looks on my left eye because I am left-handed. It is just easier for me. Let's talk about Halloween. Halloween, I was very disappointed in myself for not putting out as many videos as I wanted to. Like, as soon as like September 1st, I was like, yes, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and yeah, okay, it never happened. I liked the videos I put. I think that they were definitely better quality than I did last year. But next year I want to do more. I'm going to go in with the color Ashes, which is right here. Am I putting the other one? Yes, right here. Color Ashes. And I'm just going to put that right here on the outer V. I'm really trying to keep this eyeshadow look simple so that you can also apply it. You can actually do the same pattern with any palette, really. It's not that hard. My expectations for 2019, first of all, let me just say, when I got laid off, wow, drama like left my life. The workplace is so dramatic. My life was so much simpler, and I was happy. Or I am happy. Sorry, not was. I am happy with that. I don't have to deal with women talking crap about each other. And it's terrible. The workplace can be terrible. like, even though if you're sitting there minding your own business, it's like, holy crap, people, really? Like, don't you have anything better to do? So I'm just gonna start off with, yeah, I went through my rough patch. I'm just bringing it here to the middle. Here, you're gonna stop right there. So we're gonna do it super simple, but it's gonna look so nice. So I want to better myself as a mother, as a person for 2019. I want to go farther with YouTube. I feel like I've hit like I've been stagnant with it. That's my fault. No consistency, no subscribers. That's just how it's gonna work. So I definitely want to be more consistent with, you know, my concept of sassy, sexy, sophisticated, which you can be sassy, sexy, sophisticated, any age, any gender, whatever. We all have it. We all have that in us to do that. So I want to keep going with that. And that's what I believe in. I think me dabbling in other things was like, okay, nothing's working. And I was, you know, when you go from a 2-parent income to only one, you kind of go into a panic a bit. Like, I need to do something. But no, I need to be there for my kids. And I am fortunate enough to be in a position where one of us can stay home. See, this is why I show my left side, because first of all, I have Tyrannosaurus Rex arms, and this is really hard to do. So what I'm doing here is I'm blending out the top of the color and just bringing it more into the inner corner of my crease. And what's great about this is that really you can't really mess this up, especially if you like apply light and just keep adding more, and then you just blend it with your brush the same way you did your crease. You're just gonna kind of darken your crease that way. So I'm going to go in with the color Lumbre, this one right here. So I'm gonna apply this with this one actually came with the palette. So if you have this palette, just use this brush. It's like a very flat, kind of long brush. And I'm just gonna apply that right here and just kind of meet in the middle. We're gonna add a little bit of sparkle like right here, just so that makes your eye, just enhances your eye, enhances the eyeshadow look. It's very pretty, especially for the holidays, Christmas, New Year's. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna do a nude lip or a red lip. We'll probably do both looks. So I'll do the nude first and then I'll do the red, and you can decide which one you wanna do. There's a lot to look forward to for next year with my kids, with my family. Like I said, my brother's getting married. I'm hoping to take the kids back to Disney next year. I'm only 3.5 hours away from Orlando, so hoping to do that. And just keep my life as simple as possible, but work hard. Like, focus on what's important, which is myself, my children, myself, my husband, my family, and what I want to do with YouTube, which is right now it's a hobby. Unless I make money, then it's a career. I guess that's how you would put it. I noticed I was really trying hard to stay with the one palette, but this palette doesn't have the color. I like to put like a highlight on the inner corner of my eye. You can use your regular highlight powder if you have something like the Maybelline Master Chrome or any other highlight. You can use that. But this color in the Too Faced I Want Candy palette, this whipped cream color, is amazing for the inner corner. For me, that I have small, like Asian looking eyes, it really opens up my eyes. And I like putting a lighter color on the inner corner to make it look more widened out. So that little illusion is why some people do that, and it just, if you can see here, it really does open it up. So right there, opens it up. Okay, so now I'm going in with my Urban Decay Space Cowboy eyeshadow. It's like very, very glittery. Don't know if you can see it. If you have glitter primer you want to throw on top, or you can even use this the Master Prime because it's a clear gel, and dabble a little bit on here. You can make it really pop with, if you do that and then add this on top. So but me, I'm just gonna lightly put this on, and it'll give just enough right here on like the eyeball, really, on like just the middle over the center. The center of your eyelid, just put it in the center. So put it right here on the center, here. And that really helps blend the two colors. Like, it just gives it a nice little pop of color and shimmer. And there can't ever have too much shimmer for the holidays. So now I'm just gonna kind of blend everything out. Make sure like we're not having like fragmentation of colors here. So going in with the color Ounce right here, I'm going to highlight my brow bone with this color. I have to be careful with what colors I use because of my red hair. I've been doing a lot of nude lip lately, and the hair is just like bam in your face. So it's like I've just been doing a lot of nude lip. But today you're gonna see the difference with this makeup with a red lip and with a nude lip. Anyway, this year has been such a learning curve. I'm going into my second year of trying to be consistent on YouTube, even though it shows that my channel was opened up like 8 years ago because I never did anything with it, just kind of added to it as the years went by. But April will mark the second year anniversary that I've tried, that I said I was going to go forward with YouTube. So I know it takes a few years when people are starting out. I think my concept for me is slow and steady wins the race, and that's what it's going to be for me. I have no rush on, I'm not trying to be an overnight success. I'm not trying to be YouTube famous either. I just want to be successful in what I'm doing, whatever it may be, and where it leads me is where it leads me, as long as I'm doing what I love. And I love doing it. So will it benefit me in the future, especially for my kids, if I can get paid doing this? Of course. Especially for my kids, the fact that I could be here for my kids, that's a big thing. My kids, have some challenges, and I'm sorry, I am using the whipped cream just to highlight a little bit right here, the tail end of my eyebrow. It's right here. You don't want to do too much, so like you can use your finger and just like smudge that out. If you want it beaming, have it beaming, girl. That's all you. This year has been a learning curve for me in the sense that I went through a life-changing event. I had to adjust to a new lifestyle, and it was very difficult at first. I did do the video of 5 things I've learned from being laid off, and I was trying a different style of filming my videos, but it just did not feel natural to me, so I just stopped doing that. And again, going back to the whole dabbling in different things. And you know what? If you follow Gary Vaynerchuk, he says, try a million things until you see that you're like a badass at like one of them, and do that for the rest of your life. For me, it's this. I'm good at this. I'm not like the best makeup artist on the planet, but if it makes me happy and I get compliments from other people, especially when I have repeat clients that come and book me all the time and say, that I do wonders on their face, have gone to other people. I don't market myself out there as like a makeup artist for, just to do that for a living. I did say in one of my videos I was going to stop doing that because I had a really bad experience with one client, and, I can't do that. I can't stop doing, makeup just because I had a bad experience with one. And I see the end result, and it makes these women feel so sexy and so happy, and they're like, oh my god, I never looked like this. Like, they genuinely like just trip out. And to me, that's like the biggest high. So I might actually look into that more next year, probably marketing myself out to do more makeup as like a business in the local area. So if you're in like South Florida, you know, hit me up. Finally narrowing down what it is that I want, and I see it. And it's great. It's like relieving. It's great. I kind of feel stupid for doing other things, and you kind of like get into that mode of, oh, but I did this and it failed. No, you didn't fail. It was an opportunity. Every hurdle is an opportunity, and that's what it showed me. So I'm gonna use the itty bitty left of what I have is the It Bye Bye Under Eye in medium tan, just to highlight, you know, my under eye, my nose, you're gonna start contouring and stuff. So anyways, taking this, I'm gonna draw like a triangle here, here, and then we just bring it down. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, we're gonna do this. I just realized I didn't do my wing liner, but I'm gonna do this side. I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna go back and do the wing liner. I did that in one of my Halloween videos, I think. The same thing. Lord. It's the It Cosmetics Airbrush Concealer Brush, and I'm taking this. I need to clean it, but and this is how I'm blending out my concealer. And this brush is amazing. I used to use a beauty blender, but I felt like this brush does the trick and really helps conceal this product so amazingly well. I don't know how many times I said the word amazing, but whatever, it's amazing. The Maybelline Eye Studio, the one I always use because I love the gel liner. I'm weird about the liquid liner. I get kind of scared with the liquid liner, but I've learned how to perfect my wing liner. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna show this side. I'm gonna take this corner, I'm gonna match this corner to the tip of your eyebrow. That's how you get a really good wing liner. So you're gonna do this, just a line straight up. So as close as you can to match the tip, and then you're gonna drag it down like this. Don't be scared either. It'll follow the curve of your eye. And if you have an angled brush like this, it makes it so much easier to do. If you don't have one, get one. It's amazing. It's amazing. That's gonna be my word to end 2018. It's amazing. Oh. And then to really like sharpen that point there, like usually use this for your brows, but I use this one here that I got from SlayBellaBrand.com because these are such cute brushes. I've been trying to get another set, but I haven't come around to it. And plus holiday shopping, like, anyways. So you just take this brush and you like wing it, like just right there, just bring it out and smooth it out and buff it out. It's like so cool. It's such a cool trick. Boom. Instant wing liner in seconds. And then the under eye part, I just kind of connect it here, and I only bring it halfway. For me, halfway, because if I do it all the way, it makes my eyes look smaller. So, and this is why you don't do the concealer after, because see, you see fingerprint, you see that, see that? No fingerprint. You do the concealer after, not before. That's what I meant. I'm gonna take that color Ashes that I put on the corner here, I'm gonna smudge this out, and we're gonna drag it. I have no lower lash line, or I have no lower eyelashes, none, or non-existent. They're just how I was born. For those of you blessed with beautiful eyelashes, lucky you. And you can do this if you wish, or just do the mascara. And you can smudge the color Ashes on, like underneath your, do the smudging first, then do your mascara. Don't do it after, but you know what I mean. Taking the concealer again, we're going to highlight this, go down the middle, go down here and here. All right, so then let's talk about my resolutions. So everyone has resolutions like, I want to lose weight, I want to do this, I want to make more money, I want to be financially sound. Yeah, me too. But for me, it's like I decided, like I posted on my Facebook, so like more like expressions. Like I said, slow and steady wins the race. Enjoy life to the fullest, or something like that, something of that nature. Dance whenever I can, laugh whenever I can. I didn't want to set like, I promise to lose 40 pounds by, or I promise to budget my finances. Like, I didn't want to do that. Those are things I should be doing anyway. I should be working out, being fit. I am a thick girl. And I am a thick girl because I have a condition called PCOS, which I said in the past I was going to address, but I haven't been comfortable enough to address it yet. I am going to start a PCOS diet to cure my PCOS. Whether I lose weight or not, I don't care. I want to cure the symptoms. And anybody that has PCOS, my hat's off to you. Especially those with severe PCOS, because mine is a classic case, is what my doctor said. Basically, for those of you who don't know, PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is why I cannot have children. It causes my infertility. I don't get regular periods. It is hard, so hard for me to lose weight. Us girls that have PCOS and eat a slice of bread, we gain like 5 pounds the next day. One slice of bread. So we're really not supposed to be eating carbs. It has to be a low to no carb diet and clean eating, so organic, because we have too much testosterone in our body. We're also insulin resistant, and you know we're at risk for heart disease, diabetes, and stuff like that. So I noticed that my symptoms have been getting worse, and I said, you know what, I want to try to cure this thing. Now I'm using the air spun to set my my concealer. So I'm trying that. I'm going to try the PCOS diet, and there is a PCOS site called PCOS Diva. Oops. And there is a nutritionist on this page. She's an expert, or she knows a lot about it. And it's supposed to be a really good diet for women with PCOS. I'll link it down below if you have it, so you can check it out. I'm going to embrace my curves and my thickness and what I have, because this is the way I was born. PCOS is genetic. It's not contagious. You don't catch it from anyone. It's genetic. According to my mother, my aunt couldn't have kids or something like that. She was in the Philippines. Of course, they don't have modern medicine. So she thinks it was probably an attribute of that. But my thing is, I'm going to enjoy 2019 to the fullest, because if we live to the end of the year, it was a great year no matter what. And that's what I put on my Facebook page too. So enjoy 2019. Every hurdle is an opportunity. We're going to run into our fair share of problems, that's for sure. And hey, let's just solve it. Let's get it done, and move on with our life, because life is too short. Life is way too short to be dealing with drama and petty issues and everything else. That's on my Facebook page too. So I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette, which I've had forever because I don't do my makeup every day anymore. I'm just going to contour. And we're going to make the jawline. Let's get rid of that double chin. I've been thinking about that whole chin lipo, because women with PCOS have that really bad too. It's like our problems areas are midriff, double chin. I do have a bad double chin. It sucks. You look like a 3. See? 3. And now I have learned to better contour my nose because I use this little brush right here, also from SlateBellaBrand.com, and I just take it here, and then like here. I'm like saying here. I don't know how to explain it. And it does wonders for my nose. It's amazing. Some of you better turn this into a drink game. Every time she says the word amazing, take a shot. So just take that same contouring palette that I was using. And I make my nose pointy. Just like that. You can buff it out so it's not so strong. You don't want like any harsh lines. Voila. Now taking the highlight. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlight. I love this thing. I'm telling you, next year I'm going to try new products. I promise. So here. I absolutely have no plans for New Year's Eve. We're staying in. We're staying home. Staying home with the kiddos. We're gonna drink it up at home and make it like a big dinner. I'm gonna go in the backyard with the kids, light off the fireworks at midnight, go to bed. No driving. I'm drinking at home. Oh, just put this on my nose right here. Ta-da! I put a bit on my Cupid's bow here. We get some false eyelashes on, and then we're gonna do the lips. Okay, so I put these obscenely long like lashes on me. They're the Ardell number 106. It's like, I don't have the other package, but it's number 106 by Ardell, and normally I don't wear them this long, but I might now because they look amazing. Amazing! Because this is an evening look, I don't normally put on blush, but I am going to put on Ofra. This is by Ofra. I don't know what color it is. It's an Ofra blush. Once I find out what color it is, I'll put it in the description box below. But I'm going to put a little bit of blush, not too much, on the apples. I have to smile. Oh, see, like, that's too much for me. Oh, God. Holy blush. I look like a doll now. Hold on. That's why I say don't freak out, because you can always remove it. There you go. Look. It looks nice now. Look, there you go. Better. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to hit the lips. So, this is the Bare It All in Wet n Wild. It was on clearance at Walgreens. Like 99 cents. I love gloss on my lips, so I'm using Urban Decay's Lip Junkie in the color Naked 2. And this is what it looks like with the pinky nude lip, if that's what you like. It's Maybelline's Master Fix by Face Studio. I love this. This is a dupe, I think, for they said Fix Plus. I can't remember. I just set that all in. Wow, these lashes look good. I'm going to do my hair, and then I'm going to apply the red lip so you have both looks. Okay, so I went ahead and straightened my hair, and I really do love this look for New Year's Eve to bring into the New Year's, because this year I've really been focusing on simple looks, simple glam looks that is easy for anyone to achieve, and also what a lot of women typically like. So, you know, the sleek hair, you know, I got kind of thank the Kardashians for that, because they've been kind of rocking that look for a bit. And a lot of my holiday looks that I got from girls that were coming to me, they wanted the straight hair look, so they didn't really want curls or anything like that. Typically I would do curls going out to like for a big event, but you know, this is a simple fresh look that you can do and achieve at home as well. So I'm going to change out this lip color, so just so you can see, because it's amazing. I'm using the Kylie Lip Kit liner in the color Mary Jo K. Also will be doing Mary Jo K with the matte liquid lip, and I will top it off with Hard Candy's Devious, because I like the gloss. I don't like a matte look. You like a matte look, you can keep the matte look, that's fine. Now for a fuller lip, you want to go ahead and outline a little bit outside of your lip line, not too much. And the gloss will help plump it out. Here you go. So as you can see, the eyeshadow look isn't too heavy, that you can do a light nude lip, pink, light pink, or you can do a heavy red like this. And if you have red hair like I do, as you can see, it totally looks, I'm not gonna use that word. It looks absolutely awesome. Okay, so I wanna use the word amazing, because it still looks amazing. But you can definitely do two looks, both the looks. So here you go. Look at the viewfinder. And Sahara's still sleeping back there. She's my companion, my video companion for today. So hopefully you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel. And Happy New Year to you all. Be safe. Please be safe. Definitely don't drink and drive. Take an Uber, take a taxi, take whatever. I think even tow truck companies are doing towing trucks or cars for free. You gotta look in your local area, and they'll be giving free rides home. I know they do that every year here, so look, check in your local area. Just please arrive safe to the party, arrive safe home. So as always, stay sassy, sexy, and sophisticated. And big things to come for 2019, I promise. I'm gonna hit the ground running after the new year, so stay tuned for more videos, and I'll be seeing you next time.